Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I know we're very late to this, but we're going to watch the 4.3 special program. Kind of not really sure what's going to happen in this. I feel like we're going to get some like big quests hopefully, although it is a bit of a short one. It's only like 39 minutes. Anyway, if you see me looking off to the side, I'm actually doing Honkai daily stuff at the moment. And what else? That's kind of it. I also am very, very late to this. Let's get to it.
Okay, everyone. I assume that you know why we're here, right?
I've checked the perimeter. The coast is all clear.
It's her.
All right.
No, Navia.
It's time. Time to shop for the latest fashions at Chioria Boutique. Huh. Don't you think something sounds a little off about that line?
Yeah, this is Chioria Boutique that we're talking about. I feel like we need something that sounds, I don't know, a little more extravagant, maybe?
We'll have to talk about it later. The lights have been turned on and the audience is already here. The program is starting.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.3 special program.
Yay!
Hi.
I'm
As
so
you can
excited.
see, our show is sponsored by Chioria Boutique, one of the leading fashion houses in Fontaine. But before we go any further, let's take a moment to watch the version 4.3 trailer.
Yeah.
Camera operator. That can be a pretty technical job. Are you really up to it?
Oh my god, Navia. Oh, I'm so excited for
Wait,
her.
you put no thought into finding a good camera angle, and the characters weren't in the shots. Positions, everyone!
Nice
Oh,
to meet
Farina.
you. I am Navia, the president, leader, commander-in-chief, executive director, and boss of
She's
Shina
so
de
cool.
Rosula.
So cool.
Hey there!
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Wait.
Ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire!
Damn! Wait, her weapon!
All right, cameras will start rolling as soon
Miss
as the
Farina?
set is ready.
Whoa,
Oh.
Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras, go over your positions. Camera ready, get the clapperboard. Actors to your position. Lights, camera, action.
Enough!
Wait, hold the phone. Wait a second. Sorry, I didn't want to go back, but like... I looked away for like 2 seconds.
Cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready.
Whoa, Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and lighting set the scene. Actors can get their makeup done. Extras, go
Who's
over
that?
your positions. Camera ready, get the
Wait, who's
clapperboard.
that?
Actors to your position. Lights, camera, action.
Enough, villain! Pay for
Damn.
the death of our mother!
You're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me?
Your
Oh,
crimes
there
are
she
evident.
is. She looks so cool as well. Oh, she's a pole arm user.
Drop your weapons. Justice
What?
will prevail.
Claymore. Claymore. What
Not
pole arm
bad.
was
The
she using?
actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
Yoimiya!
Did you really think you'd get away?
Chevras.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Yoimiya!
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean,
Who-
the good kind of waves.
No. Wait a second. Oh, Miss Ayaka's got a gun. Ayaka, put the gun down. Okay, she looks really cool. Didn't expect her to be a pole arm user. This whole thing looks like a lot of fun. But this character here, hello, who are you? I have no idea. Okay, this looks exciting. I'm actually excited to figure out what this is all about. I'm hoping that there's an interlude quest, though. I really, really am hoping.
Welcome back to the version 4.3 special program, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and
Hello.
today I'm joined by...
Hey everybody, I'm Brenna Larson, the voice of Navia, president of the Spina di Rosula.
And I'm Erica Lindbeck, the voice of Chevres.
Yay!
Chevres.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the first time we've had you two on the special program.
So excited.
It's so great. Okay, so actually, we have a tradition on the program where we all get to sing everyone a little song.
Oh.
Do we?
Okay,
Since
nice
when?
try. I've seen the special programs before.
You don't want to sing a song? You can sing a
I
little
love
song
singing,
about
listen.
Genshin. You know, Genshin Impact. No, okay.
Ooh.
Back to business. Okay, like we mentioned before, this program is sponsored by the Chioria Boutique. So while we're sharing content from version 4.3, I also wanted to get some inspiration for shooting commercials for the boutique.
We don't want to let our client down.
Yeah, and speaking of new content, we can't have a new version without introducing some new characters. As you already saw in the trailer, Navia and Chevres will be our new playable characters.
Yay! I'm sure many of our viewers are already familiar with Navia after seeing her throughout Fontaine's Archon quest.
100%. She's so cool.
Is Chevres.
Who indeed? Other Fontaine characters have already mentioned Chevres before in their voice lines, but Chevres will finally be making an official appearance in version 4.3.
I'm so excited!
So exciting!
Oh, by the way, what do you think of letting one of our characters from the new version take the lead role in our commercial?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're shooting a video for Chioria Boutique, then I think Navia would be an obvious choice. After all, Navia's clothing was designed by Chiori herself.
Wait, Erica,
Oh, I
that
think
was
I knew that.
actually a really natural-sounding product placement for Chioria Boutique. You're amazing at this.
I know it sounds like product placement, but Chiori really was the designer who created Navia's outfit. Next, let's have a look at her fashion show.
Ooh, and by fashion show, we mean her character showcase.
I always say
Oh.
that blind optimism isn't the answer. If you want a bright
I'm
future,
so excited
you
for
have to
her.
go out and seize it
Her
with your own two
claymore!
hands.
It's like an axe. Oh, and an umbrella.
This one's got your name on it.
Oh, she looks
Lovers
like
stand
so
up.
much fun.
From the Spina with love.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to appreciate how perfectly Chiori customized Navia's clothes and accessories to reflect her personality? She clearly pays a lot of attention to the small details.
Erica, I love how seriously you're taking the sponsorship. It's really great.
Important.
Cute.
While we're on this topic, though, Navia's parasol seems pretty interesting. On the outside, it looks like a delicate accessory used to block out the sun, but on the inside, there's actually a secret firearm that can be used to ward off enemies at a moment's notice. It's elegant and fierce all at once, just like Navia herself.
Exactly. Even when it comes to her enemies, Navia is not the type to eschew basic etiquette, so she prefers to maintain appropriate distance while in combat. While using her elemental skill, Navia opens her gunbrella and fires multiple Rosula shard shots that can pass through opponents, dealing geo damage upon a successful
Ooh.
strike.
Ooh.
For a period of time after using her elemental skill, Navia's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will deal increased damage and become infused with the power of Geo, which cannot be overridden.
Now,
Oh,
when
that's
Navia's
cool.
in combat, there are these little markings around her that look like bullets. I wonder if that's some sort of ammo for the gunbrella?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you guessed it. When a character in the party obtains an elemental shard created from the crystallize reaction, Navia will gain crystal shrapnel charges. Navia will consume these charges after unleashing her elemental skill. Her skill damage increases with the number of charges that she's accumulated.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that Navia's elemental skill becomes more powerful if she works together with other characters in the party to trigger the crystallize reaction.
Yes,
That is
exactly.
interesting.
Okay, great.
Navia's elemental burst calls forth the Rosula Dorata Salute, which unleashes a massive bombardment on
Damn.
opponents in front of her, periodically dealing geo elemental damage. I should also mention, that Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges at certain intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorada salute.
Ooh, now that salute is spectacular. That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform firearm salutes before important negotiations. You know, as
Her
a way to
weapon is
celebrate
so
future
cool.
success. And don't misunderstand, you guys. It's not an intimidation tactic at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Not
Okay, so-
intimidating at all.
No.
As the
Crystallized.
president of the Spina di Rosula, Navia is always trying to collect the latest intel by exploring all corners of Fontaine. When Navia is dispatched on a 20-hour expedition in Fontaine, rewards gained will be increased.
Okay, so we
That
just
was a
mentioned
dispatch
that Navia
again.
is the president of the Spina di Rosula. So I think we should bring up Spina's contributions to averting Fontaine's prophesized crisis. I mean, it was all thanks to Navia's leadership.
Exactly. Some people
She's so
even lost
cool.
their lives during that disaster.
Oh.
I'm certain that those events weighed heavily on Navia, but she remained tough and committed to leading the
Meluse and
Spina.
Silver. Oh, it's too
And
soon.
while we're on the topic of Fontaine's crisis, though the prophesized dangers are over, the town is probably still busy rebuilding everything, right? I bet Navia's gonna be occupied with that for a long time.
Oh, definitely. That's something that travelers will be able to see for themselves. Navia's story quests, the Rosa Multiflora chapter, will become available in version 4.3. The Spina will be working diligently to rebuild Poisson. Though repairing the houses will be straightforward, the emotional distress may be much more difficult to address. If you're curious about how Navia and her crew are going to proceed, then be sure to check it out.
Ugh, I'm so excited!
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
looking forward to seeing what happens. Okay, so now that we've introduced Navia, it's time for Chevreuse to be in the spotlight.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
I know
curious
since
about her.
She's a newcomer. You probably can't wait to learn more about her. So let's get right into it.
Okay, how should I introduce her? First off, Chevreuse is the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. It's a Fontanian organization that handles all sorts of difficult cases and dangerous criminals.
She reminds me of a VTuber,
She
and I don't know
doesn't like to
who.
appear in public without good cause, so if you happen to run into her, it's likely that you're in some sort of trouble. But
But as long as you're a law-abiding citizen, there's no need to worry. Chevreuse is actually really easy to get along with outside of work. Oh, Feastos are just the best snack. They're
Oh my
easy to
God.
carry with you and go with so many sauces.
Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, it's
Final
deathmatch.
warning.
Okay.
Hands where I can see them.
Ooh. A little bit like Cleese.
What? That was so fire. And I am not just talking about her skills.
Yeah, what does she actually
Oh
do?
my gosh, look at her idol animation. I love that she loves snacks. That is
Yeah,
so
it's
awesome.
She's a girl's girl, and she gets it.
Yeah, she gets it. She really does. She's not exactly what you'd expect from the captain of the special patrol, though, right?
I guess that's kind of true. I mean, Chevreuse's work as a captain can be really stressful. I mean,
I
can't
really
blame the
like
girl
these
for
three
indulging every
together.
once in a while to relieve some stress. She even adjusts her training regimen to make up for her snacking habits. In fact, she trains more than any other member of the special patrol. Her platoon really admires her for that.
Wow. Okay, she's got some willpower. That is awesome. She's really admirable.
The Special Patrol prioritizes combat ability above all else, so the organization often attracts some eccentric personalities.
Okay.
Yeah. The Special Patrol used to have problems with insubordination, but ever since Chevreuse took control, everyone has fallen into line, which does not surprise me at all. She commands respect among her peers, and she's a formidable fighter, and she leads by example. Though she demands excellence from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher standards. She always tries to be an example for others to follow, whether it's investigating cases or in marksmanship practice.
And it looks like a lot of her skills involve using a musket. She must be a pretty good shot.
For sure. Chevreuse and her musket are basically partners in crime. They're inseparable. She definitely knows her way around a firearm. Chevreuse uses her musket to fire at opponents during her elemental skill. For a
Okay.
period of time after unleashing her elemental skill, Chevreuse will continuously restore HP to the active character on the field.
Oh.
During her elemental burst, Chevreuse fires an explosive grenade with her musket, which will split into secondary explosive shells upon impact.
Is she pyro?
Impact.
Whoa. Wait, I noticed that Chevreuse has bullet-like markings around her during combat. Can she shoot a special type of ammo?
That's right. Chevreuse obtains an overcharged ball when a nearby party member triggers the overloaded reaction.
Oh.
Holding Chevreuse's elemental skill will consume this special ammo to unleash an even more powerful pyro attack that covers a larger AoE. This attack will
Okay.
also grant an attack buff to all pyro and electro characters in the party.
Okay, so
Ooh.
that's where the name Overcharged Ball comes from.
Uh-huh. Chevreuse actually came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel where the protagonist believed that names held a lot of power. If you give something a cool-sounding name, then you've given yourself an advantage over your enemies. That kind of logic resonated with her, I guess.
Oh, well, I guess she has a point.
Oh, I should also mention what happens if Chevreuse is paired with all pyro and electro characters.
Okay.
If your party contains at least one character of either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will cause an opponent's pyro and electro resistances to decrease.
Okay,
Oh.
so it seems like Chevreuse could really shine in an overload team comp. But I also did notice that Chevreuse isn't solely limited to a musket. She also uses a polearm in combat. Okay, honestly, if I were a criminal, I feel like I'd be pretty nervous if she came after me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
Most people who have something to hide
Overload
avoid her like
support.
their lives depend on it. And maybe it does. In all seriousness, though, that's why Chevreuse trains so hard. She has to be able to catch a wide variety of cunning criminals who try to evade her at all costs. So when Chevreuse is in your party, stamina consumption from sprinting is decreased.
Oh, I love that.
These two new characters are great. Both of them would be great leads in our commercial. I don't know, it's so hard to choose.
I know. And I will make this even harder for you.
Oh no.
We're about to take a look at what event wishes that travelers can look forward to in version 4.3. The candidate pool for the lead role of our commercial
only-
is about to get even bigger.
The only thing I don't like about Overload is that it
In
pushes
the
enemies
first half
back.
of version 4.3, travelers can
Ooh.
look forward to event wishes for Navia and Ayaka. A new 5-star claymore, Verdict, will also be featured in the weapon event
I
wish.
love that
In
weapon
the second
so
half
much.
of version 4.3, we'll have returning event wishes from the Raiden Shogun and Yoimiya.
Why
During
does
this time,
Yoimiya always get
Chevreuse
put
will
in these
also
bad
receive
situations?
A huge drop rate boost.
Yay.
Be sure to check them out if you're interested.
That's awesome. Travelers can also look forward to 2 new artifact sets in version 4.3. Songs of Days Past and Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. Be sure to keep an eye on future announcements to learn more about them.
This seems like the perfect time
Wait,
for our
what?
first break. We've shared a ton of information so far, and I bet travelers could use some time to digest it all.
You're right, for sure.
Definitely.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the second group of redemption codes. The version 4.3 special program is brought to you by Chiyoria Boutique and will return shortly.
Okay. The Overload team is very, interesting. I'm not sure how good it's gonna be. We'd obviously have to wait. So I'm just trying to see if they've put anything about it. Yeah, I don't really know how good it's gonna be. But again, we'll have to wait and see. She is really cool. Navia, I'm so excited for. Like, you guys probably know that I'm not a Claymore user. Like, I don't like the gameplay that much. But her, she seems a lot of fun. And I definitely want her weapon. Also, who are these two men underneath right there? Like, where's Malus and Silver? I missed them already. Yeah. I mean, we're already, like, halfway through. So, like, this doesn't seem like that big of a patch.
Welcome back, everyone. So, we've thoroughly discussed our casting options for the Chiyoria Boutique commercial. But the content of the commercial is also important, right? Do you have any ideas?
If we're making a commercial for Chiyoria Boutique, then how about we include some event footage of Chiori?
Yay!
Chiori is
Chiori?
actually going to appear in the event for version 4.3.
What? Well, the travelers have been able to see her store in the Court of Fontaine. They'll finally get to meet her in person.
Yes, I know. Travelers can also look forward to meeting Ayaka and Ayato in Fontaine. Chiori suggested that they should stop by, so here they are.
So cool.
Hey, this is actually the perfect time for a word from
She
our
has
sponsor.
to be playable, doesn't
An
she?
Inazuma-born fashion icon, Chiori. Chiori Boutique is your one-stop shop for the latest and most influential fashion in Fontaine.
That is right. Shiori is acquainted with the Kamisato siblings because she's also from Inazuma. She actually
I did
introduced
think
Ayaka
that.
and Ayato to Xavier and recommended that they make the trip to Fontaine for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
So exciting! Will you tell us more about the Fontanalia Film Festival?
Oh, the Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights. According to the myths, they went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Archon Egeria to Fontaine.
It's one of the most important festivals in Fontaine, like what the Windbloom Festival is to Mondstadt and Lantern Rite is to Liyue.
I
so
love
exciting.
Navia's voice so much.
The Fontaine Film Association proposed the Fontanalia Film Festival earlier this year, and during this time, the public may submit films for evaluation. The entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
Well, we can see Farina working with Ayaka and the others here. So wait, does this mean that there's a chance that Farina might win the Farina Award? Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you in suspense. If travelers are curious about what Ayaka and the others are doing in Fontaine, or how Farina fared, you'll just have to play the event when the new version becomes available.
So we know that several friends from Inazuma will be in Fontaine for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but travelers have so much more to be excited about. Travelers will also have the opportunity to participate in a variety of activity booths during the festival. Each one will have a different theme.
Ooh.
Okay.
So cool. The first activity booth is the 1,000-pace interdiction arc minute sharpshooting zone. In this activity, travelers will use the special security and surveillance patrol simulation device to practice.
Oh god, we're
targeting
sniping
and
things!
Yep.
What?
The Special Patrol wanted the public to experience how fun target practice can be.
The
Jeez!
second activity booth is called Trick Shots Tricky Lights. In this activity, travelers will use the studio's special lighting effects to film a fight scene.
Oh.
Take advantage of the buffs brought about by the special lighting effects to defeat an endless stream of opponents and obtain a higher score.
So cool. Those special lighting effects are really giving off old movie vibes.
Yeah.
Navia's movements are also super smooth. It's all so atmospheric.
Oh, for sure. But not everyone is enjoying the fun and games. Travelers will meet a contract employee at the third activity booth. She needs some help with her demanding client. During the activity Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out stabilization mecha balls.
Look at how the traveler chases after those stabilization mecha balls. Okay, I bet that contract employee can relate since she's being chased down by that client.
Totally.
Stabilization mecha balls seem pretty ordinary, but they're actually very agile. They'll automatically avoid all testers by moving in the opposite direction of your movement. You can find jump boosters around the testing grounds. Travelers can use them to jump higher and further, which is perfect for quickly traversing to the other side of a stabilization mecha ball. Travelers in co-op matches will have to find a way to herd as many stabilization mecha balls into their target area as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
The fourth
Okay.
activity booth is called Into the Frame. In this activity, travelers will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting with different camera positions and narration techniques.
Cool, we get to make a movie. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Travelers might remember helping out Xavier with some filmmaking back in Inazuma, but this seems more professional. Wait, maybe this can be the inspiration for our commercial.
Oh.
Now that I
Oh,
think
look at
about it,
Navia.
a Fontanian man went to Inazuma to shoot a film. I guess international travel can be a source of artistic inspiration. That must have also been true in Chiori's case, since she opened Chioria's boutique in Fontaine.
Ooh, that could be a strong theme for our commercial. Actually, Ayaka and Ayato aren't the only Inazumans traveling abroad in version 4.3. Kuki Shinobu just arrived in Liyue for her class reunion.
Yeah, and Ito decided to tag along as the boss of the Arataki gang.
Of course he
And
did.
He brought his Onikabuto with him. I think he plans to train his beetles for battle.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. That name is definitely very Ito.
Right, for sure. And there was also a beetle battle event in version 3.4, right? Ito battled against a super powerful beetle battler. I believe his name was Grandmaster Hanakato?
Yep. Grandmaster Hanakato made an impressive showing during the last beetle battle event. This time, he's made the trip to Liyue with Ito. It seems like the two of them have met a mysterious new beetle battle master.
Oh.
What? Who is it? Tell us.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that last event.
I can't give that away. Travelers will have to discover their identity during the event. Aside from meeting this mysterious new beetle battle master, travelers can also look forward to new ways to battle. While the
Jeez.
movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original event, travelers can now also instruct Onikabuto to use Guard to defend against Electro Bullet and Jet Stream attacks. Make use of the movement, charge, and Guard strategies to topple your opponents no matter what they throw at you.
Damn.
Master them, and you'll be ready to tackle the ultimate trial of the strong.
I do actually remember
Trial of
liking
the
doing the beetle
Strong.
battles.
Travelers can look forward to encountering an old friend in the Fontanian countryside. That's right, Ullman came to Fontaine and he brought his treasure map and treasure-seeking Seelie along with him.
Oh, I love the series.
Yay! Our mini Seelie friend is back!
So cute. Travelers can help restore the Seelie's vitality by absorbing energy from the locations that are marked on Ullman's treasure map. In return, the Seelie will guide us to the locations of buried treasure. After collecting ancient iron coins during this event, you can exchange them for various rewards, including a mini Seelie in your preferred color.
Ooh. Okay, so in the event preview, it looked like some of the treasure is located underwater, but when I first arrived in Fontaine, I discovered that Seelie couldn't follow me underwater. Is this treasure-seeking Seelie different?
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event, a new mini Seelie named Brilliance will be available. This new mini Seelie can travel underwater.
Amazing.
Cute. I love my jellyfish,
Treasure isn't
though.
the only thing that you'll discover in Fontaine's countryside. You might also come across a mysterious domain guarded by a unique swordmaster who searches for the meaning of battle. During the Dance of Resolute Will, travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges. Each challenge stage will contain 2 rounds. Travelers must select their party compositions before the challenge starts. One of your chosen characters must be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
After you complete a Blade Dance objective during a challenge, you will obtain a heightened verve buff. Defeating opponents while heightened verve is active will grant you more points.
And another old friend is returning in version 4.3. That's right, it's Leben! Yay!
Oh. And if Lieben is around, then that must mean we'll have a chance to trade a bunch of items for Primo Gems again.
Ooh, exciting!
Pretty sweet.
Okay, so it looks like Lieben isn't the only old friend we'll be reunited with in version 4.3. Several familiar faces will be joining the Genius Invocation TCG. After this update, travelers will have the
Signora?
opportunity to challenge characters.
Damn,
around
it's the only way we're going to be able to get her
a
as a
new
character.
Fontaine-themed table customization will also be available.
I'm so excited to see players challenge some Melazines.
I know, so exciting. Travelers can look forward to the addition of several new cards, including 6 new character cards, plus 5 new monster cards, such as Dvalin, Signora, and Ajdaha, will be obtainable from the corresponding tavern challenges. But that's not all. The Forge Realms Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an update to the Heated Battle mode. Be on the lookout for future announcements.
There's TCG content to look forward to outside the game as well. The Genius Invocation TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in January 2024.
Oh, Dia looks so cool there. Why is Kazuo with the cat?
Some friendly competition between 16 of the top TCG players all across Asia. I heard they're some of the best in the region. So cool.
Really?
Be sure to follow the Astro Carnival
Damn.
X or Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news about this epic showdown.
I didn't know it was like an actual like
so
thing.
exciting.
Well, hang on to that feeling, because we're taking a short break to look at the next group of redemption codes. We'll be back to sharing more exciting information about version 4.3 in just a moment.
Yay!
Okay, very, very interesting update so far. It looks like this is a bit of like I don't want to say like a slower patch, but obviously we've just finished the big Archon quest that I think it's like more event focused this time, you know, kind of like a catch up patch, which is quite nice. But yeah, we're almost finished, so I'm a bit curious about what they're gonna system
inspiration for our
optimizations.
commercial. Honestly, our promotion is definitely shaping up.
Totally.
But before we reveal our new idea, let's dive into the system optimizations that the project team has prepared for version 4.3.
Ooh.
Okay, first we have some artifact-related optimizations to introduce. With
Finally.
an ever-increasing amount of artifact sets to choose from, many travelers may have been hoping for a better and quicker way to filter and locate desired artifacts. After the version 4.3 update, travelers can check out artifact set recommendations for a given character to see what artifact sets active players have been choosing for that character recently.
That's cool.
Fair enough.
In addition, an automatic locking function has been added. Now, when filtering artifacts in your inventory, you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches. With the automatic locking function, newly acquired artifacts that fit your locking criteria will automatically be locked when added to your inventory.
Oh, that's awesome.
Travelers can have up to 2 preset auto-lock plans for each artifact set. Travelers can choose their own or follow the recommended settings summarized for active player data. Since it may take some time to collect the necessary statistics, new artifact sets will not feature recommended locking settings immediately.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, if you can lock artifacts in batches, you can unlock them in batches as well. Travelers can look forward to both of those features in the new update. That's
Okay.
not all, though. What? Travelers will be able to sort artifacts by 3 different attributes. Plus, the artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of enhancement materials at once. An enhancement limit feature will also be available. Hopefully, these optimizations will not only make artifacts easier to find, but also quicker to level. Be on the lookout for future
That actually
announcements
is
to
pretty
learn
cool.
more.
The project team is always working hard to address your survey feedback. So, travelers should look forward to further artifact-related optimizations in future version updates.
Okay.
Improvements
That's
to
pretty cool.
equipping
I like that.
artifacts and other artifact-related optimizations are all in the works.
In addition, the project team has made adjustments to provide smoother ascension and enhancement experiences for travelers.
Oh,
When you
thank
level up
God.
a character, enhance an artifact, or enhance a weapon, you no longer have to click so many pop-up windows.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that
As
is
a new player using a few 1- and 2-star materials to level artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow. especially
Oh,
with
finally, we could do that too.
Totally. This new optimization significantly reduces the amount of pop-up windows that we have to click through.
Yeah.
So travelers can look forward to a much smoother enhancement and leveling process.
I'm
The
actually
next
excited about that.
optimization has made it easier to repeat domain challenges. Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run all the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this update, travelers who choose to continue in a domain challenge will load right next to the area where you actually start fighting, which is amazing. So happy farming, everyone!
Ooh. This should make it way easier for players.
Next to the area where you actually start domain challenges. Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run all the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this update, travelers...
Oh, it is the thunder. Sorry, I just got really confused because that looks... I thought it looked updated, but it
The domain
isn't.
challenge will load right next to the area where you actually start fighting, which is
That is
amazing.
cool.
So happy farming, everyone!
Ooh. This should make it way easier for players to farm artifacts for Navia.
Oh, yeah,
True, true.
definitely. In addition, version 4.3 has made it easier to clear your quest backlog. Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 4, In the Depths, An Unexpected Reunion, takes place in the underground mines of the Chasm. In the past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed to the Archon Quest. In
Yeah.
this update, travelers no longer need to complete those 2 world quests.
Ah.
Instead, travelers can speak directly to the miner who issued the commission to unlock a teleport waypoint.
Oh.
It will take them to the corresponding area and automatically trigger the next steps of the Archon Quest.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. This will hopefully make it easier for travelers to quickly progress through Archon quests.
so cool.
Yeah.
So that'll make it significantly easier for new or lapsed players to access the Archon quest and claim those sweet, sweet intertwined fates as fast as possible.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Also, one-click expeditions will be available starting in version 4.3.
I'm
This
excited
will allow
for
travelers
this.
to claim expedition rewards and repeat expeditions with a single click. Travelers will also be able to claim processed ingredients and forged items with a single click.
Oh,
Ooh.
sweet. That's gonna make it easier to collect rewards from Catherine.
Definitely. There's also a ton of
Oh.
other quality of life improvements in this update. For example, optimizations have been made to enemy tracking with the Adventure Handbook and character selection logic during crafting and forging. In addition, when performing mystic offerings, travelers will now be able to add artifacts in batches. There's a lot to look forward to.
Damn.
So be sure to check future announcements for more information.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out
Moving
for
on
that.
from optimizations, a new Fontaine-style realm layout will be added to the Serenity Pot. Simply purchase the corresponding items from Tubby to unlock it.
Ah, it looks like an aquarium.
Oh my god, I love that.
Travelers can use ocean currents to travel between the islands in this layout. Some islands even have ponds the travelers can use to keep fish.
It looks like a
Oh.
cool underwater kingdom. It's just so pretty.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, and they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their own. I'm so excited to see what everyone's going to come up with.
Yeah.
Especially my friend's teapots.
Ah, you just want to copy their designs, don't you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I'm actually
I know
excited
it.
about that.
I have another piece of super exciting news to share with everyone.
Okay,
I
which
know, right?
is?
The annual Genshin Impact online concert, Melodies of an Endless Journey, is coming soon! Yay! I heard this year's concert is going to celebrate Genshin's classic melodies in an entirely new way. Let's take a sneak peek at some of the amazing moments that this concert has in store.
Okay, I've never really been into the concerts, but like... Okay. Okay, maybe I'll watch it. Okay. Maybe we'll be watching
The
that then.
2023 Genshin concert held in Shanghai last September will also be online soon, so stay tuned, travelers.
Whoa, so we have 2 online concerts to look forward to?
Yep. Further details will be announced across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so be on the lookout for more information.
Will do.
At the end of version 4.3, travelers can also look forward to the release of the 4th Genshin Impact character OST album, Stellar Moments Volume 4. The album will feature 26 character songs created by the Hoyo Mix team.
Wait, we're finally getting Alhaitham and Wanderer's OST.
Yep, and Farina's song too. Her song All the World's a Stage has already been getting a ton of love.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the music in this game is really good. I actually listened to a few of the Genshin songs.
Okay, well,
On
that's all the
Spotify.
new information we have to share about the update.
No!
So, I guess that means it's time for the version 4.3 special program to come to a close. Aww.
But we haven't even come up with a plan for our Chiorio Boutique commercial.
Actually, we've already finished shooting it.
You're right. The
What?
special program was a pretty good commercial. I'm certainly not going to forget the name Chioria Boutique after this.
Totally. Oh my gosh, we really did cover a lot of important information today.
For sure. The most important part is our final word from our sponsor, Chioria Boutique. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I like them together. I
just
just
wanted to let everyone know that I'm so excited to be a part of Genshin Impact, and I cannot wait for all of you to meet Chevres.
Totally.
Oh, who was
feel
that? What was
exactly
that?
the same. Can't wait to see more Navia in her fighting action.
I know,
And
Navia I'm really
also,
excited
can't
for.
wait for little swimming sealies.
Yes,
They are so cute.
so
Oh my
cute.
goodness.
And I think the new mini games are really fun, especially the one where we get to make like a little movie.
Yes.
Well, I am just so glad that the three of us have been able to do this special program together. This has been so much fun.
Really fun,
And
yeah.
that's all we have for the version 4.3 special program. I hope that everyone's
Damn.
looking forward to experiencing all this exciting new content for themselves. Be sure to check it out when the update goes live.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye guys. See you later.
Bye.
Goodbye. I'm sorry. Zhongli, why are you looking like that? Jesus. Anyway, that was this special program. Yeah, definitely a lot to look forward to. Again, it doesn't seem like such a heavy story-driven one. I think it's more of like fun things to do, which is quite nice. Like a lot of events and mini games and stuff like that. Which I think is needed after the the beginning of Fontaine with the story after story. The lore drops and everything. It's going to give people some time to like digest stuff, which would be quite nice. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to Navia. The other one, I can't remember her name. But I think I'd have to see about her. She looks like a lot of fun, but not too sure yet. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about this event and what you're most excited for. I think I'm most excited for Navia. It will finally give me some time to catch up with some content and stuff like that. But yeah, until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. So I will see you guys then.